Hey y'all, Joe here, Southern Coastal Cooking. Y'all bear with me for this video. I've got a brand new camera, so I'm kind of just learning how to use it here. Anyway, I want to show you what I got going down here. I have got a beautiful 5 pound, no, about 4 pound chuck roast right here. I had my butcher cut for me. They did this just out of the kindness of their heart there at the Colony Crossing Kroger over in Madison, Mississippi, and I was so pleased because you know what happened last time. You know, I did the story on I don't know if I did that on, I think it was on my Facebook. I was so disappointed in the other Kroger, how they told me they, you know, couldn't cut any more meat and just didn't want to help me. Well, these people are very, very helpful. Anyway, so I've got this here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of the duck fat. All right, first off, we always want to just give a little good lube of duck fat on these sort of things here, and that's going to help. I love that smell, and duck fat. And it smells like, you know, something's getting a good sear on it. Okay, so you got that on there. Rub down. Now for a sprinkle, I've just got some au jus, powdered au jus, and a little bit of powdered ranch dressings mix. I mean, that's. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm kind of going by the Mississippi pot roast somewhat recipe, but we're going on the smoker with this, on the PK actually, 360. So we really want to get this nice and you know, a lot of this patted down here. Now I got about 2 packs of au jus to 1 pack of ranch for this particular roast. And I mean, they cut me a beautiful little roast here. This is really nice, but you know, what we want to do is get this going. I don't know how my sound is. I might need to get a microphone for this camera. Also, I'm gonna there's a remote too. I could break that out and that would help. But anyway, so let's get this just, you know, lathered up here. I'm gonna get all this seasoning on here, just on all sides, y'all, and I'll come right back to you in just a few. Okay, looking real good though, isn't it? A beautiful roast. I really like how it turned out. All right, y'all, so we got that all patted down right there. I just wanted to show it to you. Look there. Now, next thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to set this aside that we're going to be using, y'all hadn't seen yet, is my Blue Ridge brand barbecue here. They make some ceramic briquettes, okay? This is full ceramic here. Look, they ship them. They're so cool. They ship them in a box, individually wrapped, bubble wrap like that. But I've heard from a lot of these barbecue experts, they're using these in their water pan or whatever, or even in the gas grill down there around the heat deflectors or whatever, because these help to, not only they can hold heat, but they also help to transfer the heat and keep it even, and almost like you act like the water without all that steam and stuff like that. So I'm going to try these out. Again, these are Blue Ridge brand. They're supposed to give you a really much better cook, especially down here in the humid areas where you don't really necessarily have to add water to the cook. And what I'm going to do to kind of keep these clean is I'm going to put a little piece of foil over this, and we'll get out there to the PK 360. I'm going to show you how we're going to set it up. All right, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, we're out here at the PK 360. I'm going to show you the roast here in the sunlight. Beautiful color on it. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to put it over here on the PK. I'm going to get the PK set up for you first, show you how we're going to have it done. That way, you know, we're getting indirect cooking. Now over here on the right side, I've got that vent about to just partially open a little bit, and the vent on the bottom is wide open. On the left side, my indirect side, the top vent's all the way open, the bottom vent's all the way closed. So let me show y'all what we're going to get going here. I'll open this up, close that vent off a little bit. I'm going to be quick about this. See, I've got some coals over here. We're going to set this here, kind of where we're going to put the roast. Let me get a chunk of some sort of kind of wood we want to put on that fire, because we want to have a little bit of smoke. That's right. We want to keep it good, good taste, good flavor to the bark. All right, y'all, I got some hickory here. Hope y'all can see that. Little hickory chunks. And we'll go back over here. I'm sorry, I can't believe I forgot that right at first. Put this bigger chunk right there. Put some of the other stuff leading back as the fire catches, okay? So that's what we got there. Now we're gonna put in this back piece of grate here. That, then I'm gonna put my fire grate. When it goes over the fire, it's just kind of hinged. Gotta go in there just so. All right, that's cool. Now let me get this glove off and get my meat glove on. But that's a good setup. That's gonna be real nice for what we're trying to do. Hopefully y'all can see everything that's going on, okay? Now I'm gonna grab a roast. Set that bad boy right here. So we're going in direct right here on the PK. It's gonna be mighty fine. Oh yeah, mighty fine. My buddy the Poto says that, but yep, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna shut her down. Let it just go. Get some good smoke. Let it roll about 225, and we'll check it here in just a little bit. Charles, it's been about an hour or so, and the PK 360 is rolling a perfect temp right there. That's what I'm talking about. Let's open up the dome on the PK and just see what that roast is looking like. So get y'all a sneak peek here. Oh, look at that bark developing. That's beautiful right there. I gotta do a little zoom in on that. I just love playing with this new camera. But look at that. That's gorgeous. All right, let's turn it back off now, or shut it back down. Let it keep smoking. Alright y'all, just got back from the grocery store. I noticed I've hit 141 on my Thermoworks smoke, which this smoke, I've got the gateway, and I'll put all this in the link in the description box. I was able to see what temperature I was at while I was at the grocery store through my phone. It's a Wi-Fi, so that's really cool. At 141, I want to go ahead and wrap this roast, okay, and add the other ingredients. Now we go into, it's got all the smoke it's going to get. Now we want to get into the tenderization process, okay? So let's go ahead and wrap the roast. It's got a beautiful bark on it. It is definitely ready to wrap. Got a bunch of good smoke on the outside. We're going to take it over here in one of our pans and we'll get it wrapped up, okay? So, got a little side pan there. I've got a little pat of butter in there. I really just did that to keep it from blowing away. But I'm going to take this, I'm going to leave the probe in him and put them right here in the pan, okay? Just like that. Hopefully y'all can see that. Wow, that looks delicious, does it not? That it's going to help to hold in some of these juices and everything. Y'all just watch. All right, now next what I'm going to do, excuse me as I come around through you, I've got some of this. This is the same mixture of that au jus mix and the ranch and stuff like that. So we'll kind of just sprinkle some more of this on here. All right, for the next step, because we're going to need this to help make a juice. Stuff is blowing everywhere out here. Got some old north winds coming in, bringing some cooler weather. That sure would be nice. Just kind of unlock that there. Okay, so we got some of that. That should be good there. Now, what I want to do is take a pepperoncinis. Okay, so I got these pepperoncinis. I diced them up myself and removed the stems. That's how I like to do that. So, with the juice, by the way, it's in the can. Pour the pepperoncinis over the top of it. Trust me on this. It's like the Mississippi pot roast style almost, okay? Basically the same thing, kind of. All right, now we'll roll in with some butter. I've got a stick worth of butter, including that little piece that was on the bottom. I'm using unsalted for this. That stuff that we got, that mix and everything, that's got plenty of salt in it anyway. So we'll just bust this butter up on here. Unsalted butter, and this will just melt all over the roast. It's also going to help to create a wonderful stock there. Now I'm going to cover that with foil, put some more charcoal on the pit, and we'll get that crank back up, okay y'all? It's going to be so delicious. Now for this stage of the cook, you notice I've got it wrapped over there. I'm also going to add some more charcoal. We're just going to cook a little bit hotter for this stage. A little more charcoal over here on this side so we can get everything going. Those coals underneath should be plenty to keep everything running right. So we'll get this charcoal here, let that get caught just for a second, And I'm gonna open up that vent a little bit because for this I want to run about 275 or so, a little bit hotter cook, okay, while we're covered here. I got that charcoal's kind of lit right there. I'm gonna close this. We're gonna shut the lid down, and whoop, got to move that where it needs to go. Ain't gonna shut like that. So let's close that. I'm gonna open up that a little bit more so we can really get some heat going in there, and we'll roll with that and see where we can get this temperature to rise in 360. All right, y'all, so we have hit 200 degrees here on the thermometer smoke. What that tells me, I want to go ahead and check the meat, see how tender it is, okay? All right, so I just pulled the fold back on it. Let's get in here and let's just kind of give it the pull test and see. No, not tender enough for show, okay? Go ahead and tell you that. So we'll put this back on, let it go probably another 30 minutes, okay? Y'all see, that just goes to show you. I get people ask me all the time, what temp, what time you pull the meat? When we're out here on the pit, you barbecuing, there's no exact temp or time. Yeah, you can get a guideline. Like I said, I knew about 200. I'm gonna start checking the chuck roast, but you can see it's still tough right there. So we gotta let it keep on going. I'm gonna get about 30 more minutes, and then we'll check it again. We'll see what happens. So you're never exact science here. Also, it's been about 30 more minutes. It has actually been 30 more minutes. Yes, we're reading 211 internal temperature. I want to go ahead and pull the fold back again, and we're going to just check for tenderness. You know, that's what we're doing here. All right, so let's go in. Let's check for tenderness. Let's just kind of give it a pull. Oh yeah, we're getting there for sure. You give it that twist. See, I want it to be able to twist almost like spaghetti and just come out right there. So we'll cover it back up and let it go for about another 15 minutes, and we'll check it, okay? That'll be real good. Alright, y'all, so I just checked it again. Now it's getting tender. My buddy, Surfing Sapo, over at his YouTube channel, has given me an idea. He's keeping cooking a roast today, too. Let me show you what I'm going to do. Show you what we're going to do. We're going to open this up. Alright. Beautiful roast. Yeah, just like that. And I'm going to, forgive me, my 5-year-old's out here playing. We're going to scrape those wonderful peppers off of there. Alright, just like that. And now, we're going to put it right back on. Don't let me get that hung up. We'll put it right back on the grill grate there, and I'm going to let it just kind of crust up a little bit more, okay? Show y'all, it doesn't want to fall apart because it's super tender now. Yep, almost too tender. There's ever such thing. It'll drip a little bit. Let me put them right there. Oh, it's about to come apart. There it goes. Alright, and just let it crisp up. I'm going to take this juice and everything off the fire. I'm going to close that back up. I'm going to have to get some mitts to take that juice off and let that just crisp up.
That's 20.
Also, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let that sit there and it's crisp, that crust up for 15 minutes. We'll pull it off, we'll pull it, have some of that juice, serve with some mashed potatoes, cream potatoes. Oh man, some green beans. It's going to be wonderful. I'm telling y'all what. Alright, so we let the roast hang out for 15 minutes on here. I developed some of its bark back. I'm just going to put it right from here, if I can, without it falling apart. I do it in 2 different pieces, yeah. Right back on these porcinis. I've drained the juice off of there. I'm making a gravy with it inside. So, oh yeah, we got goodness right here. I'm telling you what. You know, that's yum yum. Oh! Wow, let's bring it on top. Alright, y'all, here's the roast. Just kind of pulling it apart here. Just want to show y'all. Look at that smoke ring. And that is fabulous right there. Just how it just pulls shreds apart. That's what we want to see. Alright. That's what we're looking for right there. Now, what I want to do with that, I want to take some of that. Show you in just a second. You want some of that bark too. Now hack that up a little bit. and grab it, put it on a plate with some whipped potatoes. Just the idea how to do this, okay? Set that right there. Well, that's beautiful. Okay, and garnish it with some of your peppers. Peppers are good. Stuff like that. Alright, but then, look, here's the main thing. Hold on a second, baby. We got to come back in here with some of this gravy. I made from the juice. I just put a little bit of flour in there, thickened it up. But let's just put some of that gravy right over it, just like that. Okay? Now that is going to be fabulous. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Oh, yes. That's it, right there. Let me give it a try here in just a second. All right, y'all, let's see how it tastes. We'll check it out here. Man, it sure does look good, though. I'll tell you what, if nothing else. And the smell is, oh, man, off the chain for sure. I'm going to figure out what's going on with my tripod. Forgive me here for a second. But we're gonna definitely give this a try. Let me show for y'all. Oh yeah. Some of it right there with the potato, the pepper. You can get everything right in one bite. That knocked your socks off. It's so good. It's got that pop from that Mississippi style chicken, the pot roast. It's got that wham that comes in from the smoke. You can take that smoke flavor. So that is fabulous. Thank y'all so much for watching my channel and everything. Just doing this first video with the new camera and a new tripod as well. And it just tried to fade out of y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all please like my videos, sub my channel. God bless y'all. And y'all just keep on watching. Please check in the comment section or in the description box where you can get the grill, the thermometer, stuff I was using, all that kind of stuff. All right, y'all. Appreciate it.